Hi friends, it's Yanni Boy. Yesterday I showed you how to install our COVID support system from scratch, and today I'm going to show you how you can use the CRM to add contacts into the system, both volunteers and supporters. So as you can see, I'm currently not logged into the system, and we do not yet support public-facing users because we're still in the early stages of the program and we take data security very seriously. So at the moment you have to log in to get to any page on the system. So I'm going to log in as the admin user. And you can see there's no data yet on the front page. It's not showing any information. We are going to start by looking at the contacts dashboard, which is our CRM side. Well, it's our dashboard for managing the CRM data in the system. So you can see there's one contact in the system, which is my admin user account, and helpfully you can't see that part of the screen. There we go. There's a big green, back to search, there's a big green button at the top right, which we can use to add contacts to the system. I'll be focusing on people rather than organizations, but to add a person, you then get presented with a form. I'm going to add a volunteer first. So I'm going to call him Steve Volunteer. He doesn't need an email address because he's going to be logging into the system as a volunteer, so he will need an email address. So I'm going to call him steve@example.com. Date of birth is not relevant, neither is phone number at this point. Also, he does not need an address as far as we're concerned, so we're going to set that to none. This person currently, their situation is none, which means they are not vulnerable, they are not self-isolating, they are just social distancing like everyone else at the moment, and they're going to be a volunteer. So add this person. Cool, I am now looking at the contact page for this person. I have a summary of their information, I have a summary of their requests, I have some notes, and I have a few tabs. Now, for this system, you are unlikely to need any of the tabs other than the summary page. But I could also show you that there's a user account page from which you can manage the actual Drupal user account settings for this person. And actually, having said that, if we want Steve to be able to log into the site, we are going to say they have user details. I'm going to give him a username, and I'm not going to give him a password at this point. They can reset their password themselves, but I am going to make him active so that he can log into the site. And so that he can use it, at the moment that is limited to staff, so I'm going to give him the staff role as well. Save. Okay. That is all you need to do to add volunteers to the system. It's very straightforward. I'm going to do the same again for somebody in need of assistance. So I'm going to add a person. I'm going to call them Julia Requester. Doesn't need an email address. We can add a date of birth, however, that's not terribly important. And we only expose age ranges on the site in the front end. So you could see that they are between the ages of 40 and 50 or something like that, if that is relevant. Okay, I'm not going to put a phone number, but I am going to enter an address. And this person is going to live at the post office in Manchester, M19. Their situation is they are suspected coronavirus and they are a requester. Now you can see we've got their address geocoded so that we can put their location on a map. And also if that address was too specific or too vague, or if the geocoding put them in slightly the wrong position. We also have the option of overriding their geolocation with the latitude and longitude code, so that you can put their marker wherever you want it. Now, if we have a look at the front page of the site, you will see there's still nothing showing because we haven't added any requests for this person yet. People only show up in the front end once you've added requests for them. So I'm going to go back to the contacts dashboard, click on the requester, and I'm going to add a new request to this person. So this is just a node form, very simple and straightforward. So we're going to say this person needs shopping. We're going to say this person would like eggs, bread, milk, and let's go butter. Make a nice breakfast out of that. And the due date for this is going to be on Monday. So we're going to save that. Now we can see that this person has a request logged against them. The status is requested. As a staff member, I can manage this. I can either make changes to it, I can assign it to a volunteer, I can mark it resolved, or I can cancel the request if it's no longer required. And also if I look at the front end, I can see we've now got a map pin for Julia requester, age 20 to 30, with their postcode, suspected coronavirus, and currently no tags. And we can also switch to a list view, which if we expand it, we can see that they need shopping. This is all I'm going to do in this video. I will have more for you soon. Thank you for watching.